Hello, dear ones. How are you? So I'm checking in with you for another 5 days update. And boy, the past few days have been really rough, honestly. Some of the sutures that got used are taking a long time to dissolve. So most of them have already dissolved, but there were a couple at the top of each lip and at the bottom of each lip that have not dissolved, and they could take up to 3 months to dissolve, and they are becoming extremely painful, mostly because they're too tight, and there are parts that are poking out too. They're like this solid little knot, and so that they're inside the skin on the middle, and then the skin rubs up against it and irritates it as I walk or sit or, do a variety of things. And there's not really anything they can do about that. But that's actually a minor inconvenience compared to a larger problem, which is that the healing process is not going well. Or maybe it's going too well, I don't know. Part of my inner labia at the bottom, which was the very most sensitive part of my foreskin, has basically been completely subsumed back into the flesh. And so it's pretty much gone now. Like the whole surgery was for naught, and I don't even know if I'm going to get that sensation back again. Not something I anticipated. I don't know if it's just healing too well. So that's actually got me super depressed. And I'm just trying to deal with it now. And see how things go. Also, the fat grafting is very uneven. Like, it's much fuller on one side than it is on the other. But we're not going to know for several months how that really turns out either. It's certainly not as much as I would like to, but it's much better than it was. So we'll see how that goes. I'm mostly just super torn up by the inner labia stuff and really wishing I'd never had this surgery, to be honest. We'll see how it gets to at the end, but that's how I've been feeling for the past week or so. And it's been traumatic. It's been traumatic. And I'm just trying to figure out some kind of way forward, some kind of way out of it that I won't be so miserable, because I'm so sad about it. But yeah, it's hard to let go of that, because it's been a lot of pain and anguish, and I don't even know if I'm going to get back to where I was before the surgery. So that's been difficult. Anyway, not to bum you out too much, but that's what's been going on with me. And aside from that, I mean, the healing is really good. And part of the reason that the sutures are such a problem is because I have healed so well. So, I'm thinking I heal better than most people. It's quite possible that's true. It seems kind of insane that there's no way they can fix it, like take the sutures out now. But that's what they told me. I have been in contact with the nurses still, and it has not been helpful. So there you have it. And I'm wishing that we all be perfectly healed, that we all be perfectly happy, and that we all be perfectly relieved of our traumas, and that all of us find a way forward to be happy as things are. You know, we can do it. I love you. Aloha.